Welcome back to Games of the Future, a video series where I feature some upcoming games I'm personally excited for. In today's episode we're going to take a look at Nier, Automata. It was teased at E3 2015 that a new Nier game is coming out, and a bit later it was revealed that the full title of the game would be Nier Automata. I must confess that I cannot really even remember if I played the first Nier title, or did I just watch someone else's playthrough of it, since the best thing I remember about the original game is the phenomenal soundtrack that it had. After I did a bit of reading, I found out that Nier is actually a sort of a spin-off series for Dragon Guard, another video game series I have very minimal knowledge about. So I cannot give too much information how Nier Automata compares to the previous games. But I did indeed get some hands-on time with the game thanks to the demo that is now available on PSN. In the Nier Automata demo, you play as 2B, an android on high heels who is sent on a mission to investigate an abandoned factory, where machine lifeforms are said to be producing a large-scale weapon, which needs to be destroyed. That's just about all that we get in the demo when it comes to the story, apart from some generic dialogue here and there. The mission brief does mention multiple android units, but to my knowledge we don't see other than 2B and 9S in the demo. In the demo, you spend your time running around the abandoned factory and taking down some pushover machine enemies as well as a couple of huge boss enemies. There's not much variety in enemy designs in the demo area, and the factory setting can look a bit bland, but I'm quite sure there will be more variety in enemy and area types in the final game. This was, after all, just a roughly 30-minute demo with multiple cutscenes included. The combat of the game is familiar to titles like Bayonetta or Metal Gear Rising. This game is, after all, developed by PlatinumGames, and oh boy did they make the game feel amazing to play. You have heavy and light attacks with your melee weapons, and combining these in different order results to different combos. You also have your bot that flies beside you that you can shoot enemies with. There's even a more powerful shot that you can use that has a cooldown time. You can use your dodge at the perfect time to evade damage and follow it up with either a powerful melee combo or with a stronger range missile. Sometimes you see a button prompt when an enemy is low on health that lets you end their existence with a stylish finisher. The movement in the game is also great. You can run, dash, jump, double jump, float in the air a bit by keeping the jump button pressed down. The gameplay is just so damn fluid and responsive. All the action is amplified by the mostly smooth 60 FPS frame rate and a great soundtrack. Although the frame rate does weirdly seem to drop during the cutscenes pretty noticeably. In the final boss fight of the demo, the combat cranked it up even more and let you fly around with this air combat suit and take control over the gigantic boss's arm and go to town. This is the kind of epic stuff PlatinumGames does really well. I bet that in the final game we are able to customize our weaponry, combo chains and the abilities of the flying bot at least. But in the demo there were only one weapon set available, and apart from a couple of basic consumable items, there weren't much of customization or RPG elements available in the demo that have been promised to be in the final release. Like in the original Nier, some gameplay segments have the camera fixed on either top-down perspective or as a side-scroller. This makes the game feel at times slightly like a bullet hell or 2D action platformer. Usually I'm not the biggest fan of fixed camera angles, but to be honest I had no issues with the camera during these segments whatsoever in the demo at least. This short hands-on that I had with the game made me all the more excited about Nier Automata, and I cannot wait to get to play the full game when it releases on March 2017. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.